Derpy derpy derpy. That was my perfect Swedish chef impersonation. This is Kinten. I'm going to just quickly preview our editor for our project B, or Cobalt as it's called now. This editor is embedded in a game. It's written in Lua, like the game, and it will be released publicly together with the game. Yes, from the main menu, we have a number of different editors we can work with. We have the asset editor, which is our rigging editor, basically. Here we can rig our different characters that we have in the game. I'm not going to talk about that today. Moving on, we have the Galaxy editor, in which we can choose in which order different maps interact. So in this case, for instance, we have two maps that are connected, and the Galaxy editor helps us to align them perfectly, like you can see here. I'm not going to talk about the Galaxy editor either. I am going to talk about the map editor. So this is our map editor for Cobalt. Starting off, I can show this option here, in which I can choose different render modes. For instance, I can choose in-game, which will show me what the map will look like once I play it in the game. Also, I have a number of different options, rendering options for the map editor, basically showing the layers in different, well, rendering the layers differently, actually. So these are the layers. We can choose to add as many layers as we want, basically, and they're grouped into groups depending on which parallax layer they are in. So for instance, I can move through the layers here, and you see in this rendering mode I'll get different highlights. Also, what's really nice is that I can basically just jump straight into the game when I'm editing and try the map out. And then if I want to change anything, I just jump back into the editor. So yes, let's start a new project, and I'll just show you what it's like working in the editor. I'll try to explain as I go along. First off, I choose my map size and I choose my map theme. Basically, the map themes are depending on if you're outdoors, if you're indoors, and it's basically different layer settings and pixel shaders. So we're going outdoors. I'm going to choose Next Gen, which stands for Next Generation Outdoors. Here I have my basic outdoor layer setup. In the background layer I have a horizon, which is basically polygons drawn, which I can just play around with by just dragging the mouse. So I can customize my mountainous background in any way I want. I also have it's direct. How many parallax layers are there?
Maybe 7. Well,
7, maybe. Yeah. Well, I have a couple of layers which I can draw sprites in as well. So let's start off and show the collision layer. I open my tiles library, and I can choose whatever tile I want to work with, and I'll just start drawing, and I will have that in game. Of course, simple as that. I have a couple of different placing options for my tiles. For instance, I can rotate my tiles. I can choose whether I want to rotate them with a 15-degree angle and stuff like that, or whether I don't want any angle snap at all. I can also reset my angle. I can choose to have a grid. Now I chose a 16 by 16 grid to place everything by. So let's just start off by adding a nice piece of ground here. for our project. Ah, that looks beautiful. There. What ground doesn't need some foliage? Let's just add some foliage in our foreground layer. There we go. And we can also add something to our background layer. Let's take a big flower here. A parallax layer. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I can scale it up. And now you see it's in the parallax background layer. So let's build a house. How would you describe the tiles of the house, Rick?
I don't think we can use the word Lego, but...
Lego, no, but basically we have a number of different tiles that are kind of work together. You can choose. You can basically build a pretty unique house, or that's our plan anyway. So let's start off with a nice bottom tile here. Oh, that looks beautiful. And let's add it into the attached foreground layer. And let's add some pillars. Oh, that's pretty. Actually, I think I'm gonna... No, that's good. That's nice, isn't it? What do you think?
Yes, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. Then it is fine. Right now I'm just adding stuff. There's really nothing to say about it. Oh, that looks pretty. Yeah, that's a pretty house. Pretty. And let's add some doors maybe to the one of the layers here. Oh, that's nice. That looks pretty nice, I think.
It's something.
It's something. It's not nothing. Let's add some windows. A house isn't a house without windows. That's my lead word. So windows are also acting as light tiles.
Yeah.
So you can choose basically the light option for the tile. Let's go with the in-game rendering setting and see if we can change the light for these. Yeah, and I can also choose how it will shine or whatever. Right now I want it to pulsate a bit. It's barely noticeable, but if I turn it up, you'll see that it's really pulsating. And right now it's daytime. In the game, the day cycle will run automatically, but I can choose the starting day cycle. Or the starting point of the day. If I turn it to night, you'll see the effect a lot clearer. Let's just not make it just as crazy. Turn it down a bit and turn down the lights. There we go. That's nicer. That's pretty. Let's make it dawn. I like dawn. Also, in the dynamic settings or the daytime settings, we have the weather settings. I can add thunder, I can add rain. Let's add some rain, and let's add some clouds. Now you see it'll both be cloudy and it will be rainy, and once it gets cloudy, it will also go darker a bit. Let's add a generator. Yeah, that's nice. Now, if I run this in game, you'll see that the generator on the roof there isn't turning, but if I turn up the wind, the rain, and the generator will start moving. So that's pretty nice. Right now it's raining through the building, but that's because there's no blocking for it right now. And you'll see it'll get darker as well because it's so cloudy outside. Okay, let's say I'm happy with this map for now. And I want to save it. What I can do is I can steal things I've done for other maps by copying them. Basically, we have a what do you call it, Daniel? A clipboard. Thanks. So basically here I can choose to steal work I've done previously. So let's take this building, copy it, and if you look at the clipboard library, I have it in my clipboard. I can open my map we started together, and let's see, it's in, what did I call it? Edit show, yeah. Let's bring up the minimap, there we are. And I can attach it in my background layer, maybe. Just by hitting Ctrl and V. And there we are. We have a pretty good starting map, actually. Looks nice. Also, what I haven't shown you, I can, of course, rotate my everything, tiles, either as a group or individually. I can also scale it, either as a group or individually. So let's make it crazy here. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's copy that and let's just flip it. There we go. So yeah, that's it for the map editor. Check out our blog to see other videos that we're going to post in the future, and stay tuned. I'm just going to show you a map theme that's actually my favorite. This is a homage to one of our favorite indie games. Woohoo! Whoops. Oh, that's it for now. Bye bye.